Whoop man Lewis! Welcome back to the... Whoop, hold on a second. Here we go. Here we go. Whoop man Lewis! Welcome back to Chill, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are on another episode of the... Actually, the very first episode of WWE 2K26 My Rise. We're doing the men's to start off things here. So we got our guy. He's a default guy. I'm really not worried about anything as far as anything goes here. We're just gonna go with the flow here and just get a random guy. For the women, we may have our chance to jump somebody in, but we're just gonna go with a random guy here because. Basically, you're called the archetype, and why should I have to sit there and put somebody through that? Basically, you know, I don't want, you know, to go through that hassle of making up somebody because right now we have a few issues with community creations and a few issues as usual with 2K games. But anyway, nonetheless, here we go. Tonight on Raw, Return of the Archetype Superstar will kick off the show versus WWE Champion Braun Breaker. Sorry to spoil. One of the biggest nights of the year, but my client Braun Breaker, WWE is going to end. Superstars come back before it even gets started. Okay, well we'll have to change our names and stuff as a little later on, and we will do that later. So the next episode will be different, and we'll say add superstars. So anyway, ring the bell, spear, show up. Right. Okay. Back it out here. Here we go.
There you are. I've been looking for you all day.
They've been keeping me busy. Had to shoot all new matchup graphics, promotional shots. My hand feels like it's about to fall off after signing about 1,000 8x10s.
It's tough being the archetype.
Honestly, it's nice being the archetype. I missed it.
You were gone for like 2+ years.
I know I was technically cleared after about 6 months, but I wanted to make sure I was really ready to get back in the ring. And now, there's no doubt about that.
Well, that's all good to hear. Not an easy first match back tonight, though, against our champion. If it were up to me, I would have given you a warm-up. I'm pulling for you. But Braun Breaker, he's the real deal.
I know I was out, but I didn't stop watching the product. I've seen Braun's matches, and I know what he can do.
Seeing him on TV is one thing. Facing him in the ring is another, especially with Heyman in his corner. But look, I know you're up first tonight, so I'm sure you want to go get ready for your match. Good luck out there.
Thanks, Pierce.
All right. So here we go. Looks like we're going against CM Punk. We got a branching... Oh, no. Looks like we got CM Punk and Paul Heyman. Let's go with CM Punk first.
Wow, what's it been? 10, 12 years?
Something like that. Good to see you, Punk. You've been on quite the run since you came back to WWE.
Thanks, and now it's your turn. I saw they put you right back in the title picture against Braun Breaker and my old buddy Heyman. Must be nice. Took me over a year after I returned to even sniff a title shot.
Well, different situations. Unlike you, I wasn't sitting at home for 10 years watching hockey with my dog.
You might as well have been for how long you nursed your injury. In any event, I have a feeling you'll pick up right where you left off. Once that archetype music hits and they see you out there with your old familiar look, they'll be chanting your name and you'll be more than ready to take care of business.
Why change what always worked, right?
Change can be good. Not saying you need to start a mutiny or anything, but at the same time, you don't want to rely on old habits too much.
Got it. You know I'm not one of your NXT kids, right? I can handle this.
Yeah. Good luck out there. And if you win, I'll be waiting for a title shot.
All right, so that takes care of Punk. And now we got to take on Paul or see Paul Heyman.
I gotta ask, are you sure?
Good to see you too, Paul. Am I sure about what?
Any of this? We all know it's not gonna turn out well when you face my client, the reigning, undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker. A lot's changed since you left WWE. Let's be real. I'm not sure you even belong here anymore. So do yourself a favor. Turn around, pack up your stuff, and go home. Because I'm telling you, promising you, this is the beginning of the end.
A lot has changed, Paul. Hell, you're on your third client since I left. But here's the thing. I'm not going anywhere. I do belong here. And you'll realize that when I defeat your latest Paul Heyman guy tonight.
Things could have been so much different between you and me. You could have been my Paul Heyman guy, my champion. But you turned down my offer. For what? To heal or to hide? We all know you were cleared a long time ago, and you chose not to come back. Was the extra time off worth it? Giving up the opportunity to work with the greatest mind in the business while you sat on the sidelines watching the industry pass you by?
I think everything happens for a reason.
Oh, I agree. And what's going to happen tonight is your comeback will be the shortest of all time. And the reason will be Braun Breaker. That's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
All right, so there you go, folks. Tell you what, Paul Heyman gets some really good voice acting there. I love Paul Heyman. One of the best minds in the business, one of the absolute best in the business, bar anything. Love him.
Comeback kid. Prodigal son. Yeah. Look at you. Rolling up in here like royalty.
Jacob Fatu. Congrats on the big title win last night. Of all the people I've seen come into WWE while I've been gone, I don't think anyone else has made the impression you have.
Nobody has. Because when God made me, he broke the damn mold. I'm all gas, no brakes with it. That's why I brought this Intercontinental Championship home to the family last night at Mania.
When I won the IC title, that lit the rocket under my career.
Must still be burning if they handed you a title match just for clocking in, huh? I won this, but everybody's talking to me about, oh, Fatu, you see the archetype is back? Fatu, you see he's making a comeback against Braun for the WWE title? Fatu, you think he's gonna win?
Well, do you?
It don't matter if you win, it don't matter if you lose. Braun and Wiseman might have that WWE title on lock on Raw, but everybody know who runs shop on SmackDown.
Let me guess. You?
You're quick. Sooner or later, you're gonna try to take what's mine. And you know what's gonna happen when you do?
I'm hoping you have all your shots, because if you're about to say dog walk, I'll have to tell you, I'ma house break your ass.
Yeah? Yeah. I might like you, Archetype. You got some stones. If Braun don't send your ass back into retirement tonight, we're gonna see each other down the road.
For sure. All right. So here we go. Gonna go to the match. Let's do it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed WWE Championship.
It's the Archetype ready to make his long-awaited return.
Like I said, we got a default guy here. I'm not really worried about any major things. Like I said, in the women's we may have
layoff, and now you're back in the spotlight. It's sink or swim time here for the Archetype.
Let's be honest, I think the challenger is swimming against a strong current. Hell, even a riptide in the form of WWE Champion Braun Breaker. This has the potential to go sideways real fast.
We'll skip that to do it. All right. Holler if you hear me. Still think they should have gave Braun
The WWE Champion, Braun Breaker, is here.
All measurables aside, there's one intangible that Breaker has that the Archetype does not. Paul Heyman.
You can't put a value on what Heyman brings to the table. I'd be surprised if Braun will need any help here tonight, but if he gets caught off guard, he has that fail-safe. The Archetype has no answer for that.
Here. I think a little bit.
Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Archetype! And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker!
All right. So here we go.
Not going to be any question about who's champ after this.
Okay. Referee John Coon. All right, let's see what we got here.
Here we go. It's the Raw after WrestleMania, and our WWE Champion is wasting no time in facing their next challenge in the returning Archetype.
This is a match we...
Shoulders down. Champion. He calls off the pin attempt, maybe wanting to try something else.
Like I said, we'll have to change him up here because I don't like to use that.
Rolling elbow right on the mark.
That'll turn your lights out.
Okay, here we go.
And he is directed into the corner.
Okay, all right.
Up down to size with that.
To the small of it back. Into the turnbuckle yet again. Into an overhead suplex.
Okay.
The champ with the cover. Getting the shoulder up before two.
I'm not surprised.
Those of you who don't know, folks, I hate
Could
that
still
rapid
be a
meter,
ways to go here.
so I like the rapid fire one.
Bam!
Beautiful arm wringer applied. Leg lariat with the arm wrench. Very nice. Cinches up the arm in a series of boots.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Kick right to the face.
Caught with the leg lariat.
Completed that. Taunt Braun Breaker.
And now he's taking the time to show a complete lack of sportsmanship.
Take the
This
fight,
could
Braun Breaker,
backfire for him.
Running knee lift. He's got him in his grasp. Clothesline.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
The champ being hammered away at. Caught with the leg.
Open a scoop zip. Oh, gets in the back door right there.
Inverted DDT. Boom, right the button. Boom. Kick connects. Oh. He's locked up here. Lariat. Breaker showing no answer for this attack.
Any chance for Braun's offense is being trampled.
You still think the archetype is swimming upstream, Wade?
He looks great, but he better stay focused here.
Look out. Breakensteiner from the top rope.
Like I was saying, and the archetype may be hurt.
Here we go.
Spear! Breaker nails the spear! That's gotta be it. Braun Breaker has successfully defended his WWE Championship.
There you go.
Turning back the archetype with relative ease.
This wasn't the comeback the archetype had hoped for, to say the least. And now he's going to be asking himself a lot of hard questions.
Braun's about to put an exclamation point on his WrestleMania weekend.
The archetype just hit the floor with a sickening thud.
Well, if it wasn't clear already, it's officially a new era in WWE. The archetype is a thing of the past, and Braun Breaker reigns supreme.
I'm not sure how the archetype is going to regroup from this.
He might not regroup at all.
All right, so there you have it, folks. There you have it. My goodness.
We are now joined by a former champion who made their long-awaited return tonight, the Archetype. Let's open up the floor to questions. Let's start off in the front row.
Thank you. Marcus Brown from the Wrestling Spectator. I wanted to know how you're feeling after that match.
Thanks, Marcus. I'm a bit banged up. That suplex to the floor didn't help. But nothing I haven't felt before. I'll be all right.
Okay, next up, third from the back.
Hi, Robin Ray from the Women Who Fight podcast. Have you had a chance to check out the reaction on social media?
I've been in the trainer's room for the past 2 hours, so no, I haven't. Why? What's going on?
You're currently the #1 trending topic worldwide.
Oh, here we go.
One post reads, and I quote, "The archetype is like a fast food burrito. You haven't tried it in a while, so it sounds like a good idea, but it's a sloppy mess, leaves you feeling unfulfilled, and then exits in a hurry."
Look, I'll be the first to admit I didn't perform up to my standards tonight. Am I disappointed? Of course. But I'm not going to let one bad match define me.
We have time for one more question. Robert, you were next.
Thanks. Robert Inkin, Sports Coverage Daily. With how your night turned out, are you going to continue your comeback? Or have your injuries taken too much of a toll to compete at this level?
Remain a fan favorite or turn on everyone? I'm gonna close my eyes and...
I think a lot of people are wondering the same thing, so I'm glad you asked that. Here's my response. I will not give up that easily. All that negativity, it's fuel. I am going to use every negative post, every negative comment from the crowd, the locker room, the media. I will use all of that negativity to fuel my comeback. I will train harder than I have ever trained before. I'll be the first to show up and the last to leave. I refuse to go out like this. I refuse to let my fans down. I refuse to let myself down. So I'm going to take a step back, reassess. And the next time you see me, the real archetype will be back. Thank you.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the archetype.
All right. We unlock that. We did get a trophy.
Trying to remember who you used to be? Or wondering if you'll ever get back?
A little bit of both, maybe.
The place looks nicer than I remember.
We've made some upgrades. A lot's changed since the last time you were here.
Don't have to tell me that.
Yeah, I saw your comeback match. I saw the press conference, too. That could have gone a whole different way. But you showed up, took it on the chin, didn't point fingers. Didn't play the victim.
I got beat. There's no hiding from that. But I'm not staying beat. I'm here to give everything I've got and find out if there's more in the tank than everyone saw last week.
Well, then you've come to the right place. You know, everybody talks about my big comeback in 2002 like it started at SummerSlam. But the match? That was the easy part. What they didn't see is the months of grind that came before it. The quiet work, the doubt, the pain. You ready for that? Because after what your body's been through, there's no shame in tapping out.
I didn't work my way back to walk away like this. You know, rehab like that either breaks you or rebuilds you. I'm still standing.
Glad to hear it. We've got a bunch of hungry talent here dying to test themselves against someone like you. You'll push them. They'll push you harder. You've got the run of the place. Talk to me or Justine when you want to set up a match.
Thanks. I will.
Oh, almost forgot. There's a little gift waiting for you in the locker room. Courtesy of Paul Heyman and Braun Breaker.
Is it in a flaming paper bag?
No, but it might as well be.
All right.
All right, so we got Justine or we got Shawn Michaels, whatever the case may be. Folks, if you're new, scratch the claw marks at the bottom right hand corner of your screen, whatever the Wolfpack fam today. Sniffing bottom to the bell icon, become part of the Vacation Squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. Are you excited for this My Rise journey? Because I am. I heard it's a really good story, and so far, so good. Remember, always stay hungry, hungry like the wolf. Ah.